Good morning. Welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Lynda Fontaine. Today, we have a big announcement to make. We have the 100 plus Tri-Cities Women Who Care and the Big Give announcement. First, I have Adrienne Osborne, who's the nonprofit coordinator with 100 plus Tri-Cities Women Who Care. Thank you for coming to the show. Tell us about the big announcement we have to make.
Lynda, thank you so much for having us. We've recently heard from three wonderful organizations. We heard from the Alzheimer's Association, the Branch House Family Justice Center, and Somebody Who Loves Me. While all of them are doing wonderful work in our community, our women have voted, and our recipient of our 8th Big Give event is the Branch House Family Justice Center.
Woohoo! That's exciting. So here we have Deb Richmond, Executive Director with Branch House. Deb, tell us about what this, good morning. Tell us about what this means for your organization.
Oh my goodness, we are so excited. In fact, I was speechless for days because we were all so excited. And so I want to say, number one, I want to say it is such a pleasure to work and live in a community with people who care. That is so important. And then second, I want to say that we have a program that we just started. It's our Forensic Sexual Assault Exam program, where we give free exams to women who or men who have been sexually assaulted. And that is a big process, and it is very expensive to get off the ground. And that has been our issue, getting started, getting the funding. Once we get the equipment that we need, it'll be able to sustain itself. But right now there are so many needs, and we were even wondering if our program was in jeopardy, this particular program. So this is so exciting for women, for victims. They can come to a special place where it's quiet, it's confidential, they receive services, they're going to be in an environment that's victim-centered, where everybody there cares about them. And it's just so exciting because this is one of the most traumatic events in your entire life. And we want to be a part of helping make that just a little bit easier for women, so we can help them move from being a victim into being a survivor, and to help be a part of giving them a voice for the future. And it's just really exciting. People in this area believe that we should have zero tolerance for abuse, and that's what we believe at Branch House. And we try to help women get to that part in their life. We're just excited. I don't know. I just keep saying we're excited, we're excited, we're excited, and we are. These women are great, and they're a blessing. They are definitely a blessing to the community. So thank you so much.
Well, congratulations. I'm so proud of 100 plus Tri-Cities Women Who Care and all the good they do for our community.
Yes.
And just seeing the smile on your face and knowing that it's going to help change lives is amazing.
Yes, thank you so much. On behalf of everybody.
Definitely, I agree with that. Now, Adrienne, tell people how they can get involved and also give to this wonderful organization.
Thank you so much. This is our 8th Big Give event, and thus far, we've been able to raise $10,000 or a little over for each of our organizations. But the pandemic also affects our members too. So some of our members have had to reduce or even pause their giving. We have pledges of $8,700, but as you know, our goal is $10,000 for this organization. So we're reaching out within the community and saying, will you please come alongside and partner with us so that we can help the Branch House Family Justice Center? So if you would like to give, you can go directly to the Branch House website, which is branchhouse.org. They also have a Facebook page that has a donate button. Or if you're a woman who would like to come at any of our giving levels, which is $25, $33, $50, or $100. We would love to have you join our organization so we can make a big impact. And you just simply go onto our website to do that at tricitieswomenwhocare.com.
Great. Thank you so much. And thank you for all you do for our community. Now we want to talk to Michelle Watts, who's the Executive Director of 1 Acre Cafe. They are the recipients 6 months ago, and we're going to do an update to see how they're doing now. Hi, Michelle. We are now with Michelle Watts, Executive Director of 1 Acre Cafe. She was the recipient 6 months ago with the 100 plus Tri-Cities Women Who Care, and she received the Big Give. Michelle, tell us a little bit about what the Big Give meant to your organization. How did the funds change things or make things better for y'all?
Well, it made a huge difference for us. 1 Acre feeds a lot of people that are unable to pay for their meal. And so that extra $10,000 has helped us to keep the doors open here. And, our numbers have drastically increased. So last year, let me just give you a couple numbers just to give you some perspective. Last year in 2019, we served 18,536 meals for the whole year. And this year, just since this pandemic hit in March, we've served over 21,000 meals just since March. And 93% of those are free meals. So that $10,000 has helped us to continue feeding our community and just taking care of the needs of the people during this weird time that we're having right now.
Oh, definitely a weird time. And boy, was that a blessing for your organization to have the money come right now.
Yeah, it really was.
About your mission there. And tell us a little bit more about how long have you guys been in existence? Just since 2019 or?
Oh no, we've been here. We opened the doors for our first meals on Thanksgiving of 2013.
Okay.
So yeah, so this will be our 8th Thanksgiving here. And so our mission officially is to nourish the body, replenish the spirit, and grow the community so that all might be fed. And what that means is that we want to provide nourishing meals, a loving environment, a warm place for people to come and sit and gather and be in community together, because we want the community to take care of itself. We are a nonprofit community cafe, and we don't accept federal and state funding. All of our funding comes strictly from the community members. So it's truly about the community taking care of itself.
Very good. Now, where are you located?
We are at 603 West Walnut, which is behind the General Meal building that they're renovating right now, and right down the road from Firehouse Restaurant.
In Johnson City?
In Johnson City, yes.
Very good. Now, how can people get involved with your organization, or how can people receive meals? Do people have to fit some sort of criteria to come to the cafe?
No criteria whatsoever. Everybody is welcome here. If you can't afford to pay, that's perfectly fine. You can still eat. During regular times, our dining room is open. Right now, we're still serving just takeout meals. But when our dining room is open, folks can come in and get a meal, and then they can stick around and help us for a little while just to help cover the cost of their meal. But right now, we're just giving meals to whoever needs one. If you can afford to make a donation, that's great. But if you can't, you still get to eat. So.
And do you serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Only lunch. Monday through Friday, 11 to 1 p.m. right now. So it's a limited amount of time, but we only have limited staff. So we're doing all that we can to make sure that as many people as possible get a meal during those 2 hours.
And how do you guys normally get funding or get products? How do you guys get the food to help people? How do you normally get that when you're not getting the big give from 100 women?
Well, we depend heavily on the community for donations. We get food donations from different individuals who have a garden. We get individuals that will bring us meat donations. We also purchase a lot of food. We have a high food cost just like any other restaurant, but ours is just a little different because we incorporate the donated food with the purchased food to make this wonderful meal that we can provide for our community.
Very good. Now, if people want to help out, how can they do that?
A couple ways. We aren't allowing very many volunteers in here right now, but we still need some volunteers occasionally. So if that's something that they're interested, they can reach out to Ashley, our volunteer coordinator. If they would like to donate, we have a website, oneacrecafe.org. and you can go to donate and learn how you can donate financially, or you can donate produce, meat, things like that. We work with a lot of local farmers with produce donations or reduced rates that we can purchase locally.
Okay, so give us that site again that people can go to.
Sure. It's oneacrecafe.org. And then you just click on donate or click on volunteer for more information about volunteering.
oneacrecafe.org.
Correct.
Okay. And so people can just go to that and donate, and that would be wonderful.
That would be
Especially this time of year with the holidays coming up and everything. You don't want to see people hungry. Never do we want to see people hungry. But during the holidays, we want to make sure everybody's got a nice meal.
Yeah, and we're feeding between 100 and 200 people every day. Close to around 150 meals, free meals, are going out the door every day. So.
Well, Michelle, I know this was a blessing for you guys, and I hope people will continue to give. And especially during this time when we're all needing a little extra. It's been tough with the pandemic, especially when people are losing jobs and things. So I know that you guys will appreciate anything that people can give so that we can keep everybody in our region fed. So thank you so much for all you and your organization does. What a blessing you are. Thank you, Michelle, so much.
Thanks.
I appreciate you being here today. And we will be back in a minute with more of a closer look. Don't go anywhere.